Welcome to the hottest movie review on the internet today, the A-List Review. I am your host, the Game Changer, Wes Truth, and today I'm here with another random review, which means I review a movie randomly. Yes, that's right. This time, what a random movie I have. This is a movie that has blown up over the last few years with its popularity. It's something you almost have had to have heard about. And yes, the dude abides, but will the Game Changer abide? We're gonna find out, because here's my review of the 1998 comedy, The Big Lebowski, coming up now. In 1991 Los Angeles, a slacker known as the Dude is assaulted in his own home by two goons looking for Jeffrey Lebowski, which is also the Dude's real name. Unfortunately, they're looking for a different person with the name, but one of the thugs pee on the Dude's carpet. The Dude goes to the house of the other Lebowski to explain the situation in hopes of getting money for a new rug, which he's denied. The Dude takes an expensive rug from the Big Lebowski's mansion anyway, and a few days later is contacted by the Big Lebowski. Jeffrey's wife has been kidnapped, and he wants the Dude to deliver a briefcase with the $1 million ransom. The Dude brings along his unstable friend Walter for the drop, and things certainly don't go as planned. So what did I think of The Big Lebowski? I thought it's a very funny and enormously entertaining comedy. While the film didn't do a whole lot at the box office per se, it has become a massive cult classic over time. There is a lot going on in this movie, and there are an array of interesting subplots. From the bowling alley tournament, to the other wacky competitors at the alley, an artist who wants the Dude to father her child, and a kid stealing the Dude's car for starters, there's a ton of eccentric situations the characters find themselves in. A number of these subplots are never resolved, and the film has gotten some negative criticism from that. I thought it actually makes things a bit more intriguing, that we're not sure or could guess what happens for ourselves. There's also a handful of bizarre but amusing dream sequences. It's fun to see the characters try to crack the case of the Big Lebowski's missing wife and get into a lot of trouble along the way, giving the viewer some surprises, some of which I did not see coming. The film also has some great humor, and I found myself laughing throughout the whole film. Like most Coen Brothers films, the script is filled with great dialogue and wonderful characters. The chemistry between the actors makes the movie a joy to watch. Jeff Bridges stars in what has become one of his most iconic roles as Jeffrey the Dude Lebowski, the unemployed slacker who gets caught up in some odd circumstances after a case of mistaken identity. John Goodman as Walter Sobchak, the unhinged Vietnam veteran and one of the Dude's best friends who finds himself in the middle of the action as well. Steve Buscemi as Theodore Donald Donnie Karabatsos, wow. Dude and Walter's friend, who's also on the bowling team with them. David Huddleston as Jeffrey the Big Lebowski, the wheelchair-bound millionaire who wants the Dude's help. Julianne Moore as Maud Lebowski, Big Lebowski's daughter and artist who becomes interested in the Dude. Tara Reid as Bunny, Lebowski's trophy wife who has been kidnapped. Philip Seymour Hoffman as Brant, Lebowski's assistant. And Sam Elliott as the Stranger, the narrator who pops up now and then. The Big Lebowski is an extremely original and enjoyable film, and there's nothing really like it. I'm going to give it the rating of A-List approved. That's right, the A-List abides. It gets the A-List seal of approval. Alright, well that's the show. I'll be back with another review very soon. But until then, don't forget to subscribe right here on YouTube. YouTube.com/Westside515. You can like the show on Facebook, Facebook.com/WestTroupeAlist. And of course, you can follow me on the Twitter and the Instagram @WesAlist. Until next time, Troop out.